Hey everybody, Coach Logan. Going to go through a quick protein prep, how I kind of make it accessible to myself when I'm in a rush or I just need to make sure that I have a little bit of protein that I can warm up, usually in the air fryer. You can see that there. Just a quick video, stick with me. It's going to be salt, pepper. I'm going to use pork tenderloin in this instance, but you can use any type of protein source, whether it be chicken, anything that's leaner is going to be ideal. So let's get into it. Okay, so pork tenderloin already laid out here. There's two methods I'm going to use here today. Give a little bit of two methods that also have two parts. So first method is going to be cooking this right now. So what I'm going to do is section off part of this. This one's going to be for cooking now, and this one's going to be for cooking later. So either way, I'm going to go through the process of cubing, dicing up these ones, and these are going to get stored in a Ziploc bag in salt and pepper. And then these ones are going to be cooked up now. So we'll see kind of in a second what that looks like. Okay, so now that I have part of these cubed, I'm going to go ahead and start with some salt on all of them. Get it mixed in well, both sides. Don't have to go too heavy on the bits because there's a lot more surface area exposed on those. Here, get a little bit heavier so the salt gets through from the thicker cuts. Same idea. A little bit thin, so not too much salt there, but a lot more on the thicker part. Then I'll go through and finish peppering, same on each. So now these are ready to go to two different things. So this one, or one of these, is going to be stored in a Ziploc bag, airtight. So whenever I'm ready, it's going to be in the fridge, ready to go. I know July 4th is when these are supposed to be used. So if you don't think about that from here, it's kind of like 7 days away. Two of these are going to get cooked. So let's do that now. So I have these other ones pre-portioned. So I have that little one in here for whenever I want to cook it up. Get most of the air out of it. I'll cook this up within the week. So then it's fresh and I can just chunk it in the air fryer later. I have the air fryer ready to go at 355. So same idea with the bits. Take all the air out, store it, put that in the fridge. What I like to do, have a meat thermometer, have it set. Tenderloin or pork tenderloin whole can go up to 146. This is calibrated to basically room temperature right now at this point in time. So what I'll go ahead and do now is pop open the air fryer because I just cleaned it. You're welcome, Mom. Put some oil on it just so it doesn't stick. And then I will bare hand that piece of tenderloin and then the little cubes I made. They will cook faster because they are going to be cubed. Leave enough space in the air fryer so that it can get ventilated. And then I will take the thickest part of this tenderloin, just so I know it's all cooked through properly. Don't want to risk it for the biscuit. And this is more obtainable for everyone else. Just think you don't want to get food poisoning. So make sure that you just cook that thickest part, which is part of here. You can see these are going to be thin. That's probably going to get a little charred and crispy. These are definitely going to get charred and crispy. So have that cooked, have that set with the meat thermometer. Now you can see right now, 51 degrees. So we're going to ride that till it says 145, 146. So I pop this open. We're about 123. Just to give everything a little bit of shake around so it kind of cooks evenly. Adjusted this thermometer towards only in that thicker part of the meat. It did go all the way through, so be careful of that. If it goes all the way through, it's going to give you that outside reading, which that is the reading of food poisoning, and we don't want that. So we're about 10 minutes in. Crank it up to 400 and see what that looks like. I love it. timing. Cool. So turn that off. Pop it out. See how it looks. Get a little steam. Nice. So everything seems to be pretty cooked. Careful, hot tamales. I mean, it's pork. It's not technically tamales. But you can see little bits are a little bit more cooked, obviously, and then the bigger bits a little less good. I'll cut into it. Normally don't, but I'll cut into it and show you the end result. Yeah. So, wait. Pretty good cook for the pork tenderloin. You can always do it longer if you want to, but we're right at it. That'll keep it juicy. So normally don't like to cut into it because now you can see I'm losing all the juices, but perfect example of how it should be cooked. I hope that was helpful. Cooking meat can be intimidating. The methods are a little intimidating, but just use a meat thermometer. Make sure you're not giving yourself food poisoning. Nothing says I don't want to cook protein like giving yourself food poisoning. So the main thing that I like to do, have that good salt and pepper base, and then I mix in different sauces that I like. So easily can use arugula with this, use a sauce, put it in a tortilla wrap, or just have it by itself with potato. Many different sauces you can use. If you haven't seen that video on condiments, check that video out. I made that one not too long ago. But good references, G. Hughes barbecue sauce, sweet chili, and then you can also use these wing sauces, a mango habanero Caribbean jerk. And those go pretty well on it. Mix it to where it's not the same palate. You have the salt and pepper, so then you go for more of a Thai, go more for a jerk, or you can go for more for a barbecue sauce, or mango in between. So let me know if you guys have any questions below. If there's any other protein styles you'd like to see me make, whether it be like turkey, lean beef, ground beef, burgers, anything like that, I can easily make that stuff for y'all. If there's any questions that you have with that within those types of protein specifically, let me know and I'll try to address those in those videos as well. If you have any questions specifically about this method, what I use, any air fryer works. You can do it in the oven, however you want to do it. You can do it stovetop, but just let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get more of this riveting kitchen content. All right, guys, till next time.